Keira Knightley has been making movies for a long time, with most of them becoming classics. So many are there that there must have been countless arguments about which is better than which. Well, I'm here to help you put that argument to rest, which is why I've taken out the time to select the 10 best Keira Knightley movies. Keep watching this video, as your favorite might just be on it. How good has Keira Knightley been? Before we get into our list, let's take a look at how far Keira has come in Hollywood. First of all, she is regarded as the princess of historical dramas, as over the past 20 years, she's played many roles in positions of royalty. And even though she's most popular for her work in such roles, she's evolved into playing roles in a more modern setting. She made her acting debut at the tender age of 10 in the film Innocent Lies, and since then, her talent and charisma have helped her climb up the Hollywood ladder in a very short period of time. Acting skills aside, Keira is also a talented vocalist, as she has proven through her roles in musicals. That being said, let's get right to the business of the day. Here are the 10 best Keira Knightley movies, counting down from 10 to 1. First on our list is Pride and Prejudice, a movie where she played one of her many historical roles. It was released in 2005, and it's an adaptation of Jane Austen's novel. Unsurprisingly, the film received the most positive reviews of all of the adaptations of Austen's work, thanks to Keira's flawless acting. Here, she remained true to the author's self-righteous design of her character, and still made her representation of Elizabeth extremely likable. In the movie, Elizabeth Bennet and her siblings were mandated to marry well-to-do individuals in order to be successful in society. However, the sisters believed that love should supersede financial status, and that should be the basis of their marriages. Elizabeth eventually meets Mr. Darcy, a man who fits the description of what her perfect husband should be, and as fate would have it, she grew to have feelings for him, just as he had for her. But before they found their happily ever after, they had to first face life's challenges. The rest is history after that. Many critics have cited this as one of the best performances of the actress's career. She was even nominated for an Academy Award for it, and even though she didn't win, it still remains a performance she will forever be proud of. Coming in at number 9 is The Imitation Game, another historical piece by the veteran actress. Much credit has been given to the writers and filmmakers for developing such a holistic movie, but the movie would never be as good as it was if it didn't have the right performers. Keira Knightley took the lead in this movie, and once again, her performance helped her score an Oscar nomination for the second time in her career. The movie tells the story of Alan Turing, a brilliant mathematician whose efforts helped the authorities crack several Nazi codes. However, it was later discovered that he was gay, and this caused him great dishonor, as it was perceived that he had committed a gross moral offense. Keira Knightley plays the role of Alan's partner, who had no idea of his sexual preferences. She later separated from him after she found out, but that didn't stop her from having feelings for him. Next on our list is Joe Wright's adaptation of Ian McEwan's novel, Atonement. The movie received a lot of praise for its brilliant story and, of course, the outstanding performances by the cast members. The movie was positioned around the Second World War, but it wasn't a war movie in itself. However, the setting had a major impact on the characters' moods all through the film. The movie tells the story of Robbie Turner, a destitute teenager who falls in love with Cecilia, his boss's daughter. The owner's youngest child, Bryony, falsely accuses Robbie of f***ing her out of envy, and after his accusation, the innocent Robbie was prompted to join the army to make amends. But still, there was no emotional escape for him, as he tried desperately to come back to Cecilia, almost to the point where he lost his sanity. The film's major theme is sisterly resentment, which ruined the bond between the siblings. Knightley plays the role of Cecilia, who is portrayed as an independent but compelling woman and an epitome of a femme fatale. The film was so very well received that it was shortlisted for as many as 148 awards. These include 7 Golden Globe Awards, an Academy Award, and 50 other honors. At number 7 on the list is Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Johnny Depp might have been the main star of the movie, but Keira Knightley's performance in the Pirates of the Caribbean, The Dead Man's Chest is one to remember. This film saw her demonstrate just how much she had grown as an actress, as she played her role with a lot more ease and freedom. It was also interesting for her fans to see her step into a warrior role in the follow-up film, as this was something she wasn't known for doing in her films. At number 6, we have The Duchess, where Keira Knightley plays the role of Georgiana, a young lady who is engaged to William Cavendish, the aged and shrewd Duke of Devonshire. As you would expect, the pairing was turbulent and riddled with extramarital affairs, betrayal, and crime, which eventually led the two to move on to other relationships. For her performance, Keira Knightley received a lot of critical acclaim, and it's also regarded as one of her best showings on screen. Here, she fulfilled the writer's design of Georgiana, who was a discreet feminist both in thoughts and actions. Knightley absolutely smashed the role. We're now halfway through the video, and if your favorite Keira Knightley movie hasn't popped up yet, then I suggest you keep watching because it might just be at number 1. At number 5, right in the middle of our list, we have A Dangerous Method, which is David Cronenberg's historical drama that offers an in-depth analysis of the turbulent relationship between Carl Jung, Sigmund Freud, and Sabrina Spielrein. Keira Knightley plays the role of Spielrein in the most captivating manner possible, as she perfectly depicts the dysfunctional and intimate relationship between her character and Jung. For her performance, Knightley was shortlisted for Best Actress at the Academy Awards, which of course came as no surprise. At number 4 comes yet another historical drama by Keira Knightley, Colette. In this film, she plays the role of a French artist and author named Colette, who writes a book based on the premise of her experiences while she was in school. Her partner Willie publishes Colette's book in his own name, and as their fame grew, she attracts the attention of Georgie, although she later grows feelings for a crossdresser named Missy. Knightley plays Colette's character to perfection, as she depicted the woman who defied all odds to become a free and highly motivated writer. Last Night is arguably Keira Knightley's most romantic drama ever. Here, she plays the role of Joanna Reed, a skilled and renowned author. The story revolves around a happy but troubled husband and wife who break their vows to satisfy their individual obsessions. To the actors' credit, they did an awesome job of portraying how sad and remorseful they were after they had realized their mistakes. As usual, Keira Knightley delivers a strong and consistent performance which made millions of fans around the world develop a deeper likeness for her. At number 2 is Begin Again. If you're talking about the most entertaining musicals in recent years, then at some point you'll have to mention Begin Again. In several occasions throughout the film, Dan can be seen conversing with Greta about his divorced wife. He was always talking about how he admired her, but at the same time, how much he was disappointed with her. Knightley shows her vocal prowess in the film, as her songs struck several emotional chords among the audience. Add her vocal dexterity to her acting skills, and you have one of the most complete performers on earth. Finally, at number 1 is Anna Karenina. Knightley once again works with Joe Wright as she stars in the number 1 movie on our list, Anna Karenina. This was the 4th film the two had worked on together, and it seems they both have the right chemistry for success. The story is based on the original novel of the same title, although some minor changes were made to suit a more cinematic purpose. And even though these changes were met with significant backlash from core fans of the novel, it didn't stop the movie from being great. The film received a lot of positive reviews from critics, and many specifically praised Knightley's performance in her role as Anna. So guys, did your favorite Keira Knightley movie make the list? If it didn't, then tell us about it in the comments section. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a like and a share. I'm sure your friends would like to watch it too. And for more interesting content like this, you can hit the subscribe and notification buttons as we'll be uploading regularly. Thanks for watching.